The Kenyan retail sector is the second most developed in sub-Saharan Africa after South Africa, with 30% of total revenue coming from the formal retail sector. South Africa leads the continent with 60% of its retail revenue coming from the formal retail sector. It is estimated that the retail sector in Kenya contributes about 2.7 trillion shillings every year to the gross domestic product, which is about 30% of the country's total wealth. However, the sector is still highly informal, with small shops accounting for 7 out of 10 establishments.
In Kenya, we don't see yet e-commerce taking off as fast as it's taken off in other markets. However, from our consumer research, we've seen that people are interacting to understand or to products or to research on what they're going to buy. So I may not, for example, go online and purchase all my groceries online, but I will use it to check what's out there.
Research firm Nielsen says there are more than 160,000 informal outlets in Kenya, with 95% of shoppers in Kenya frequenting dukas to stock up day-to-day items. The report says the sector was impacted negatively last year by a highly charged political environment, registering minimal growth.
When you still talk to a retail trade sector, finance is one of the factors inhibiting their growth. Because really what we need in Kenya is growth-oriented enterprises. That is why we want to, graduate this informality. The micro or small enterprises or businesses which are informal, to graduate them to the small and medium enterprises which are growth-oriented.
The report says with the proper training on basic accounting and management skills, the industry has the potential to register better yields and faster growth. According to the report, there are 649 supermarkets and hypermarkets, 255 convenience stores, 152 high-end bars, and 216 high-end restaurants. On the traditional trade, Kenyans spend about 45% of their income buying foods and drugs, while spending 37% on household items. On the traditional trade, Kenyans spend about 45% of their income buying foods and drugs.